Dear students, how are you? I expect you are well by the mercies of Almighty Allah. You are isolated at your home. We are all passing a crisis moment, including all over the world. In these circumstances, we need to seek help, show repentance, and recite istighfar to Almighty Allah, as well as follow the instructions of health authority. Now, I'll deliver you your topic, short biography of Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Lesson number 9, chapter 5. In this topic, you will know introduction, his birth, family, and attributes, his early life, and acceptance Islam, his role in Prophet's migration, his migration to Medina, his marriage with Fatima radiallahu ta'ala anha, his bravery and struggle to support Islam. Title of Asadullah. Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu, during Khilafat of Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu, during the Khilafat of Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu, during the Khilafat of Uthman bin Affan radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Being a fourth Caliph in the Islamic history. Leading a simple life. Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu, being a great scholar of Islam. Martyrdom of Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Introduction. Praise be to Allah and prayers and peace be upon the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his sacred and dedicated companions radiyallahu ta'ala anhum, as well as all their followers till the day of judgment. Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu was well known for his bravery during battle against the non-believers. He also possesses the necessary personality traits of the firm belief in Allah and His messengers, humbleness, gratefulness, and true insight of the Quranic instructions. He spent his entire life in the service of Islam. His birth, family, and attributes. His full name is Ali ibn Abu Talib bin Abdul Muttalib bin Hashim. He was born in Mecca on Friday, 17th of March, 599 CE, 30 years after the incident of elephant. His mother was Fatima, and she embraced Islam early and migrated to Medina. His father, Abu Talib, was a chief of Banu Hashim tribe, and he was the custodian of the Holy Kaaba. His early life and acceptance Islam. When Ali radiallahu ta'ala was At the age of 5, Quraysh was struck with a drought that affected the economical status in Mecca. Hence, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam appealed to his uncle Al-Abbas to help Abu Talib during the crisis. They offered Abu Talib to care for his children, as Ibn Abbas chose the care for Jafar radiallahu ta'ala anhu. And the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam took Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu. He grew up in the household of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And when the Prophet received the mission, Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu was the first to become Muslim from early childhood. His role in Prophet's migration. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam remained in Medina, waiting for Allah's permission to migrate to Medina, while his companion migrated early. When disbelievers of Mecca plotted to kill the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the angel Jibril alayhi salatu wasalam revealed to him the detail of that evil conspiracy and asked him not to sleep in his bed that night. So the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked Ali radiallahu anhu to sleep in his bed to impersonate him, while Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam left his house safely at night and migrated to Medina. His migration to Medina, Ali radiallahu anhu migrated to Medina to join the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ali had suffered immensely in his journey to Medina, as he spent that long journey walking on his feet as he reached Medina. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam met him gladly, sending faithful prayers to Allah, seeking goodness and blessings for Ali ibn Abu Talib radiallahu ta'ala anhu. His marriage with Fatima radiallahu ta'ala anha. Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu married the Prophet's most beloved daughter, Fatima radiallahu ta'ala anha, one of the best women all over. Her mother was Khadija bint Khuwailid radiallahu ta'ala anhu. The blessed marriage took place in Medina after the Battle of Uhud, as Fatima was 15 years old. Thus, Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu had the additional honor of being the father of the Prophet's progeny through his sons from Fatima radiallahu ta'ala anha, Al-Hasan radiallahu ta'ala anhu, Al-Hussein radiallahu ta'ala anhu, Zainab radiallahu ta'ala anha, Kulthum radiallahu ta'ala anha. His bravery and his struggle to support Islam. Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu was well known of his bravery. He participated in all the battle against the believers during the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, except for the battle of Tabuk in the years 9th Hijri, as the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam had placed Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu in charge of the city. as well as being the standard bearer in those battles. Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu led parties of warriors on raids into enemy lands. At the Battle of Badr, he defeated Umayyad champion Walid ibn Utbah as well as 20 others Ulaythist soldiers. Ali radiallahu anhu was prominent at the Battle of Uhud when the bearer of the Islamic standard was murdered. It was Ali radiallahu anhu who raised it up, but challenged by the unbeliever Talha ibn Usman. Quickly Ali radiallahu anhu attacked him and he fell to the ground. It was Ali radiallahu anhu who drew around the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam with other companions. Ali radiallahu anhu stood steadfast beside the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Title of Asadullah. Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu was the brave man due to his bravery. He was popularly known as Asadullah. During the war of Khyber against Jews, Muslims tried to capture the strong Jewish fort at Khyber. The Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam announced that he would give the charge to that person who loves Allah and his Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they love also him. In the next day, the authority was handed over to Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu, the leadership of armies. The Arabs witnessed the unbelievable force and power of Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu, who killed well-known and bravest combatant named Mehrab through the vigorous blow of his sword. Then the Holy Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave him the title Asadullah, which means Lion of Allah Ta'ala. Ali radiallahu anhu, during the Khilafat of Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, after the death of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, all the companions placed their allegiance to Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, except Ali radiallahu anhu, who did so later due to fact that he was engaged in arranging the Prophet's janazah. Ali gave his place of loyalty to Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu and assisted him throughout his Khilafat. Ali radiallahu anhu, during the Khilafat of Umar bin Khattab radiallahu anhu, Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu was elected as a second Caliph after Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu's death. Ali radiallahu anhu placed his allegiance to Umar Farooq radiallahu anhu and helped him as a trusted advisor. Umar radiallahu anhu used to consult the wise companions of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, such as Ali radiallahu anhu, and seek their suggestions in political issues. Ali radiallahu anhu, during the Khilafat of Usman ibn Affan radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Usman ibn Affan radiallahu ta'ala anhu was elected as the third Caliph. Ali, pleased with elegance to Uthman radiallahu ta'ala anhu and remained in Medina supporting him. Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu represented a considerable role during the incitement to rebellion against Usman radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu supported Usman radiallahu ta'ala anhu and defended him by offering advice and facing the provincial opposition coming from Egypt and Iraq. They ended at displacing Usman radiallahu ta'ala anhu with Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu. But the latter resolutely rejected their demand. Being fourth Caliph in Islamic history. After the martyrdom of third Caliph, Hazrat Usman radiallahu ta'ala anhu, in the year 35 Hijri, Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu took the charge and became the fourth Caliph of Muslim Ummah. This was a great testing time for Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu, as he had to work not only against the revelations, but also had to maintain peace in the territory. He faced many difficulties during his Khilafat. During this short span, he restored afresh the intents of the simple Islamic mode of life, of equity, and of honest earning by hard labor, leading a simple life. In spite of being the supreme authority of Islam, he did not mind sitting at his shops and selling dates. He wore fast clothes, sat in the company of poor people on the ground, and took part of our eating food with them. Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu, being a great scholar of Islam, Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu was not only a great warrior, but a great scholar as well. The Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said about him, I am the city of knowledge and Ali is its gate. He also had fantastic abilities in public space and sermons, writing letters and recording his saying, which are well preserved and followed by the Muslim Ummah till now. Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu was a master of Arabic, and his writing were as effective as his speech. Martyrdom of Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu, one of the rebels known as Md.Fazle, martyred Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu using a poisoned sword while he was performing Salah in the mosque on 19th of Ramadan in 40 Hijri. Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu spent 2 restless days on his sick bed in extreme pain and distress. Eventually, the poison spread all over the body and he died on 21st of Ramadan at the time of morning prayer. Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu was buried at Nazar. Your homework: how would we reform our education sector according to the ideal of Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu? Two short questions. Hazrat Ali was, number one, extraordinary talent, hard laborer, very brave. Which one of the following is correct? A, 1 and 2. B, 2 and 3. C, 1, 2 and 3. D, 1 and 3. Your correct answer, C. Question number 2. Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu is model for us. Which traits of his character we should follow? Cultivation of learning, leading life by hard labor, giving up family. Which one of the following is correct? A, 1 and 2. B, 2 and 3. C, 1, 2 and 3. D, 1 and 3. Your correct answer, A, 1 and 2.